This is the road to Chiadzwa. Despite the risk to their lives, hundreds of illegal miners still head to the diamond fields. They can continue panning as long as they are involved with the military. The diamond fields are supposed to be secured and guarded by soldiers. But the fence is full of holes, so people sneak through.
Nearly every soldier that is in Chiadzwa at the moment is involved in panning in one way or the other. They have also formed syndicates with those panners, civilian panners, so that the panners will get the escort of the military and they continue panning with the protection of the soldiers.
Close to the diamond fields, panners are sorting through the stones they've collected. The soldiers guarding the fields allow them access at night, but at a cost. A buyer is interested in this stone, but whatever is paid, little will go to the panner.
We classify it as forced labor because after they pan and they find that there are some diamonds, the soldiers will take about three quarters of the proceeds, and these young people will be forced to share 1/4. And I don't think they are benefiting anything out of it significantly. It's the soldiers who are benefiting.
After the army riots in 2008, President Robert Mugabe has a vested interest in maintaining their loyalty through profits from illegal diamond sales.
And government has been protecting that place for the past 3-4 years, and they reduced the influx of panners which had invaded the area. So if one cannot appreciate that, then he is actually advocating for a disaster.
With no moves to demilitarize the area, human rights abuses continue. This is the body of a panner. Only last month, he was beaten to death by soldiers.
I think the human rights situation is probably the worst aspect of what's going on there. But there is smuggling, there's lack of control, there's no due process. In terms of the diamond leases and the ownership and that kind of thing, the rule of law just doesn't seem to be there. There's all kinds of reasons for the Kimberley process to take a serious view of this if it wants to protect the reputation of the industry that it was set up to protect.
These are the diamond fields near Chiadzwa. In 2006, mining firm African Consolidated Resources, or ACR, was forcibly evicted from here. Last month, they won a High Court ruling restoring their right to mine the area. But it's been ignored, and foreign firms are muscling in. This illegal mining operation is run by the Zimbabwe Mineral Development Corporation, and they've signed deals with other investors.
The rights that apparently exist under which these foreign entities believe they're operating are joint ventures with the ZMDC, the Zimbabwe Mining Development Corporation, which has now been ruled to be illegally on our claims. So the joint ventures signed with ZMDC are really of no legal force and effect.
A South African security company that's worked on the notorious diamond mines of Sierra Leone, DRC and Angola has taken over this resort near Chiadzwa. They're barring all entry.
Furthermore, the private security the foreign private security agents working on the fields right now have strictly prevented any of our people getting in. And so we've not even been able to see the apparent management of this apparent operations going on in our claims to evict them.
The Zimbabwe Mineral Development Corporation has signed a shady joint venture with the Mauritian offshore company Grandwell Holdings. They're operating here under the name Mbada Diamonds. Behind it all is a South African company, Reclamation, who's understood to have spearheaded the deal. Any diamonds they trade will be obtained illegally. Reclamation Director David Castle refused to comment.
They are operating there and preventing our access. They're defying and ignoring. They're in contempt of a High Court ruling. These are foreign entities in contempt of a High Court ruling. In Zimbabwe, a sovereign state, they appear to be South African entities, or at least South African sponsored and masterminded entities, and I think it's quite serious.
They're understood to be turning this hangar at Harare International Airport into a diamond polishing center. It'll mean they bypass the Kimberley process, which is only concerned with rough diamonds. Minutes of a meeting between Mbada and their partners reveal the building will be converted to secure against mortar attack. Their diamonds can be sold regardless of international control.
The foreign partners will rape it for the foreign interests as opposed to the national interests, which is the tragedy, and that has to be stopped.
Zimbabwe has exposed weaknesses in the Kimberley process. What they decide in Namibia next week will test their commitment to rid the world of conflict diamonds. Amidst growing evidence of corruption, the Zimbabwean government seems unconcerned.
We're not going to stop because they've not supported us. If you go to Chiazo now, you'll see a totally different Chiazo from the one that was there a few weeks ago. We are on the ground. We will surprise a lot of people. And we're not going to be stopped by anything. That I can assure you.